Hey guys, welcome to my home office. I've had to move home. Restrictions here in Germany are kind of tight right now. I just wanted to jump on real quick and tell you guys why today is a great day. I'm going to be able to do something that I've been wanting to do for years. When I was 17 years old, I went to Burkina Faso in West Africa. Spent most of my time in the capital city called Ouagadougou, and it was an amazing experience. I fell in love with the culture, with the people, witnessed so much joy and happiness despite just how little these people had, and experiences like that change you forever. I've been privileged to get to know a family who's actually living right now here in this town where I live in Germany, and they were missionaries in Burkina Faso. Now, I'd never met them when I was there, but as I've gotten to know them, they've described what their life was like, and I have this special memory that I can use to visualize the work that they used to do. They've been doing medical missions there for a long time. Right around that same time when I visited Burkina Faso, I was falling in love with photography and video, and this dream was born in me that I wanted to make videos that missionaries could use as tools to help spread the word about their ministry, to gain support, to display what God was doing in their ministry to the world. And this family that I know has asked me to edit a video for them. They are establishing a hospital just outside of Ouagadougou, and I get to edit this video that they're gonna use to raise funds for a new surgical center at this hospital. So it's a dream come true. This is absolutely a dream come true, and I'm so privileged to be able to have this opportunity. And today, I'm gonna go film Peter, who is the missionary doctor spearheading this effort to raise the funds needed to build this addition to the hospital. I guess what you'll see immediately after this is more parts to the story, but I am just so grateful that my dream is coming to fruition, and it has been for a few years now as I've been doing video, but this project in particular signifies this confirmation, I believe, from God, saying, these are the gifts and talents that I've given you, this is the passion that I've given you, you're using it exactly how you envisioned using it, and I've been faithful to grow that in you and to now allow you to use it for my glory. And I just feel like that's what the Lord's been telling me. And so thanks for watching this little vlog, and I don't know what you'll see after this, but here it is. Actually, before I stop recording, I really want to show you what's going on outside. Okay, so here I am using my phone to shoot now. I only have my A cam and I don't have a B cam, so my phone is gonna have to do. I actually just completed filming, so such an inspiring story, such an inspiring work to get behind. I love the emphasis that Peter and his team are placing on empowering the locals, empowering the local population and the local church to be trained, to be able to take care of the community with all the medical needs that they have. Yeah, it's such a privilege to do this. I did get a little bit of footage of what my setup looked like for the interview with Peter, so I'll put that up right now. I'm pretty happy with it. Here's what it looks like in camera. So I'm excited to go home and start dumping all this footage and get it pieced together and edited in, get some B-roll on there. Yeah, and just become a part of the story of raising the funds that they need to continue the work there in Burkina Faso. So let's do it.
In the last 10 years, over 25,000 children were examined and treated through these mobile.
So I have all the footage dumped in here, and what I'm doing is going through, I think, 35 minutes and cutting down all of the mistakes, all of the all the parts where Peter was laughing or telling stories. This video is supposed to be about 5 minutes. At least that's how long the script was when we read through it, so I really enjoyed filming Peter. He is such a hilarious guy.
That's my ADD playing. I have like a work memory about that long. Man, I have a teleprompter. One can see that from the moon.
After I get all the pauses and all of the mistakes cut out, we're gonna see how long it is, and I might have to start trimming down places where he might have had a short pause. All of those little things add up to multiple seconds within the video. So we wanna keep this as concise and as effective second by second as we can. It looks like our initial cut is around 5 minutes and 46 seconds. Next, what I think I'm gonna do, and something that I think is extremely important, is to find good music to go in this video. Now, I really want to support the story with the music, and I don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. Music is really, really, really important. You need something that's gonna keep people interested, something subconscious that's gonna keep their emotions invested, not just in the information that they're receiving, but also in just how the video feels, and music is a huge part of that. So this shot of me right here editing this video, yeah, that was about a week ago. I've since moved into this room, which I believe will be the room where I will stay now for the foreseeable future. Anyways, this afternoon I'm finishing up the video about the hospital in Burkina Faso, and now that I've gone through it all and taken all of the footage and photos that Peter gave me, I have fallen in love with this project, you guys. This is an amazing work that's going on there. How about we just set the camera up over here and I'll get into it a little more. All right. So before I moved into this room, I think we were talking about music. I get all of my music from a website called Artlist. Now, this video is not sponsored by Artlist. I'm not getting paid to say this or anything, but I've really seen the benefit of paying some money to have good professional music at your disposal for your videos. If you're making videos often, Artlist is a good way to go. I love how they license their music. You don't have to link your Artlist account with YouTube or Instagram or an RSS feed for a podcast. Instead, you're able to use that music in a wide variety of ways, and it's not so constrictive. So it's $200 a year, and I highly recommend it. It's well worth every dollar. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys inside Premiere Pro just to see what everything looks like and what music I've chosen. So here we are in Premiere Pro. You can see my timeline down here. This is a really simple editing setup. We have talking head down in this row. We have my adjustment layer for my color correction, and this up here is all the B-roll and photos. So you can see we have quite a bit of content in here, just showing Burkina Faso and the different scenes that Peter talks about. And then the green down here is my music. Now, I've chosen to make this video a little longer since I didn't have a time limit. I liked kind of giving the audience a little break from Peter talking just to see Burkina Faso with some of the B-roll. Speaking of music though, I have 3 songs that I've chosen. The first one goes from the beginning all the way to about here. The second song goes all the way to here. And the third song goes all the way to the end. I will have a link in the description as well as later in this video where you can actually go and watch the final product. I think you'll see how powerful a tool Artlist is when you hear the music that I've chosen for this video. I've been thinking about how to wrap up this video, and originally I wanted to go more into the filmmaking and editing side of things, but really what I keep coming back to is I love doing work that I personally connect with. As I've listened to Peter's message over and over again as I've been editing it, my motivation for this project has just increased exponentially. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you guys watch this video now. I'm gonna post it on my channel, and you'll see it right up here on the screen. Go take a look, go watch it for yourself, and maybe this is something that you want to get involved in. I did ask Peter if I could do this, and he said, spread the word, man, spread the word, we need help. So I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching this little vlog. Thanks for considering partnering with Peter and the team there in Burkina Faso. It has been a joy and a privilege of mine to be able to empower him to get the word out. I love making things for a purpose, and so thanks for joining me on this little journey of mine, and I hope to bring you guys along for the ride again on another heart project like this one. If you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing, go ahead and subscribe and introduce yourself in the comments. I'd love to meet you and dialogue with you about missions, about video, about communications in general. So thanks again, and see you guys at the next one.
And by the way, I'm helping Joshua here to do his teleprompter thing that's not really functioning. I'm kind of known for my exuberant laugh.
Yeah. So that's what
We went back to, after 3 years or 4 years not being in that village where we lived, and we were with a youth group, and we were just having fun and laughing and stuff. Next day we went into the village to greet the people that I knew, and there's this very old guard that we had in front of our gate, of the gate of the project, and he was retired, and he's just lying down on a mat and not be able to walk anymore. He's old, and he cries to he shouts to his wife, you see, I told you that Peter was here. I heard him laughing. Yeah, it was like 500 meters away from his house.